that is how you exercise the ghost of Christmas past.
Bring back anything good this time?
Believe it or not, yes. A couple things, actually. What happened to my... whatever that thing is, that line thing. Tell you what, I gotta search the dumpster first, just for the heck of it. There's a crude door. I didn't think this was worth the aggravation. Can I even put this anywhere? Yeah. Okay, so we got some chemicals here, that's good. Let's see what's in the trunk of this car here. Somebody is certainly on a road flare kick right now. What's this here? How many times do I have to tell you don't drink the water? That reminds me. There's something. There's a couple of things facts-worthy in my car's inventory right now. Brother. Alright, well, since chemicals aren't exactly the easiest things to come by, I'm just gonna have to scrap this door. Because making another one doesn't require chemicals. It does require steel, but I've got some of that. I think I got some of that. Yeah, just a bit of it. I'm storing the larger stuff in here. Or, not in there. In the other locker. This one. And where did I put that tape? Oh, it was in here, yeah. Who cares? Okay, how many battery jumpers do I have already? Okay, I can make another one of them. I need sealing kits, though. At least one of them. Actually, this is just duct tape, rubber, and glass shards. Never mind what I said about needing chemicals, although I'm going to scrap the tires of that car out there, too. Kit. I don't think I've needed bulb replacement kits quite so much, so think it's an electrician's kit. Wait, how many of these have I lost track of how many electrician's kits I had. Okay, well, next time I run across an electronically locked door, I know better than to think I can't afford to open it. Given what space is like, I can't afford not to. Well, that scrap was on its last legs anyway. Before I forget, I'll just take a steel door here. Put it back. Like that. It wasn't so much how bad out of a condition that door was in, it's the fact that the glass was broken. A couple of these panels here need repair putty as well. Wait a minute. It's fragile. Well, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to replace it too. No way to fix it. Come to think of it, I've got more than enough to spend on stuff. Why not research different kinds of panels? You know, like, okay, that's unstable, that's unstable. Because when they were, oh wait, these are bumpers anyway, never mind. But, okay, I should be able to unlock that. Unstable. Also stable. What about these doors? Okay, so that's stable. That's stable, but I haven't found a crackling crawler anomaly. There, I meant to read that blueprint. This is also stable. What about this battery? What's that do? A mini turbine. Oh, for charging the battery with wind. plasma charger, but that requires unstable energy. This, on the other hand... What about these headlights? Well, I need an advanced workbench for that. I don't have it. I think actually that those advanced workbenches require unstable energy. And once again, I'm not exactly sure how to get that. Okay, you can get this too. It's a backseat fuel tank. That might prove useful. More better related stuff. What's this here? Lead acid. Interesting. I don't know what capacity my battery's at now, but certainly got enough lead. Maybe what I need is a battery with more capacity in it. That about wraps up for what I can research. This lead acid battery. Oh, I need 12 lead units, and I've spent a lot of them, well, making radiation suits for myself. Okay, well, about that panel. I need a steel sheet, but I can get it. There we go. I'll take this and put it here. Interesting. So that's what an insulated panel looks like. The lumber's not in too bad of a shape. Gotta put this repair putty back. And that green tape thing. Now, what exactly is it? I mean, yeah, I could store it in a hex machine. This is frequency file number 1, part 1. Now, if I were to store stuff in a fax machine, would that mean that... Oh, I see, I can retrieve it from there. Okay, well, first I'd like to read this stuff. But before I get on that, I found a repair stop. Journal fragment, Dr. Francis Cook, May 2nd, 1961. This spring has been an absolute whirlwind of work, and I don't think we've ever been more in sync with the engineering teams. Our progress has been terrific, and this week we had our first visit from Dr. Ophelia Turner, who wanted to see some of our new designs for herself. And it was just re-perfected waveform stability for the projected regenerative electromagnetic fields. The result was a lot of hairs raising on the backs of necks, along with more than a few strengthened steel panels. We partially reconstituted several alloys at distances up to 6 feet, which was even more than we had projected. The timing couldn't have been better. Dr. Turner is without a doubt a brilliant scientist, and it felt so satisfying to be able to impress her in person with our applications of her own technology. I really hope our teams can work together on this more, because her insights into how we could achieve better projection and more stable waveforms already have me working on a redesign. And we've got the zone receiver. Arta briefing recorded August 30th, 1970. Okay, everyone, the new receiver designs are ready, and I promise these ones won't be so edible. I'm being quite serious here first. Last year's rash of signal-hungry anomalies, the ones that would chow down on anything broadcasting across lower bands, absolutely tanked our comms budget and cut hundreds of us off from the outside world. The alleys we're using now, combined with the new standard frequencies, mean nothing's going to be chewing up our broadcasts anymore. Now let's get these deployed as soon as possible. Make sure that each has a recording cache fitted. And get those parts welded on tight. I'm not letting another one of these fall into the hands of that self-proclaimed guerrilla radio group. Who knows what kind of nonsense signals they're picking up from the outside world, or even worse, beaming out. It's all in our heads if that happens again. Oh, and the Raymond Ghost. Letter fragment date unknown. The other day, Dr. Everett again brought up that theory he has about nothing truly being lost in the zone. You know, nothing really goes away, but it's only moved somewhere else, maybe even somewhere else. If we search long and hard enough, then things won't just be found, they'll be preserved. Every object, maybe every sound, every thought, I don't know if I'll feel much of my work or even my life is preserved here. So much is gone. We all lost a lot these past 3 years. Some people encourage you to be philosophical and view it as change, but I lack that wisdom or optimism. The zone of these dang experiments took so much, including you. So I'm writing you this note, and maybe it'll even find you preserved somewhere, somehow, amongst all other mangled moments and memories that make up this place. Maybe it'll find someone else, perhaps as they find something they want. Whatever, I just need at least one person to know that I, Beverly Gates, love you, Maria Valentina Suarez, so much, and I don't care who knows it, whether I am supposed to love you, or how professional it is for two colleagues to make their own dang personal little choices. I miss you, and I still think about you when I hear the lock turn on Lab 6, or when I smell lavender in the air. And I will preserve that love in all its moments, long after I've left this nightmare wilderness of sorrow. Okay, so that was the ghost. Now I've unlocked a few... Okay, it would be downright silly of me to say I've unlocked a few doors, but... unlocked a few schematics of doors. I went on a bit of a shopping spree here. You know, everything must go. And since these trips seem to be getting longer, perhaps I ought to install that other fuel tank, you know, the one in the back seat. Still not sure how to put these decals on. Got purple paints, most royal of colors. And last we were all waiting for Frequency File Episode 1. Apparently there's a Part 2.
I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the American people, a new scientific frontier with a raw power like limb technology in the good hands of true patriots like Dr. Ophelia Turner. The potential is limitless. On this day, we welcome our Faraday future.
The year is 1955. Dr. Ophelia Turner is standing next to President Koch, the top of her head barely clearing his shoulder. She stands, stiff-backed, her hazel eyes affixed on the glass and steel chamber in front of her. She does not appear to breathe until a ball of light appears out of thin air. The sight is tremendous, a lightning bolt frozen mid-strike, and the reaction immediate. The gathering audience roars with excitement and spontaneous applause. On Dr. Turner, only a tightening of her lips indicates that she hears the audience at all. Dr. Turner and President Koch pose for a picture, and she does not smile even then. That picture is the image splashed across newspapers and science journals for the next decade. The mother of limb technology, they called her, the angel of a new age. The newspapers at that time laid the titles on thick while peddling the impending utopia. Then she recedes into the bowels of a government research facility. She's never seen again in public. There are scant appearances here and there in blink and you miss it promotional videos and blatant propaganda fodder, and then she and the promise of limb technology disappear.
Okay, so this is... that's how you apply paint. I'm gonna make my car red like it. Actually, no, I'll make the chassis red. Just like in real life. As in my car is... my real life car is red. Alright, so I'll just put this away here. There we go. That's actual tape, not just the Cliff's Notes. So let's talk turkey. Quirky turkey. Okay, yeah, that wasn't exactly the funniest joke in the world, but okay. So there's a lot going on with the wiper. If the wipers, you think it wouldn't be toggling, would it? These things, I think the longer the wipers run, what is it? Any car door, every car door, every car door, any car door. You know, it just occurred to me. A couple of times, one of my car doors has inexplicably fallen off. So I'm guessing this is any car door, and they open. Am I right? No, but apparently number 2... Oh, wait a minute. It's not that they stay on. It's either it's whether or not, it's which direction they sweep. Let me think it. The doors opening happened in rhythm with the wipers. I think it was when they go right. Yep, that was it. Okay, we just fix that. Yeah, that was a pretty serious problem. But it wasn't the only wasn't the only quirk there was. And I think there was one other that I'm almost positive was connected to the wipers as well. Oh, really? I want to diagnose multiple quirks and I only got so many guesses. Actually, no. My correct guesses don't count, do they? Okay, so with the wipers something, the headlights do something. I'm going to invest another guess. Actually, no, strike that. Since I know that there's 2 of them on, maybe that's it. It's not the headlights switching on, and it's not the wipers switching on. It's well, at least I got one of them. So they're not switching on. They're not. When the wipers something, the headlights. Well, I did notice the headlights blinking on and off. Maybe it's when they stay on? Okay, so switching on is out. Toggling is out. Oh, wait a minute. I can spend hence some of my excess anchor energy, though, so maybe I'll do that. Because I'm kind of out of ideas here. Really? It's when they go left? I didn't notice the headlights blinking on and off, so... Really? Okay, I didn't know that, did it automatically diagnose when I figured out what was wrong with the wipers? I don't know. But that's finished. Okay. Apparently there are others. But whatever they are, I don't think I've encountered them yet, or they're not serious enough to interfere that badly with my trip. Oh, and speaking of trips, as they get longer, do I have... Did I... no, that other seat is still there, so I'm taking this thing out. And I'm going to replace it, if I can, with... hold on a second, I just thought of something else, too. So you've noticed that one of my headlights is a little bit off. Wait a minute. I already have something in here, don't I? Yeah, it's a steel panel. I could have... Well, I guess I'll just leave that in there. I think I got it from the dumpster on one of my failed runs. But, the matter regenerator. I'm going to take this... Yeah, this headlight, the one that's in worse shape. And I am going to put it in here. Yeah, it'll fit right there. And over time, that headlight will go back to normal. It'll heal. Oh, wait a second. This is a crude headlight. I thought that was a good headlight. Well, never mind. I'm not exactly sure how much time it takes to regenerate the headlight, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to see if I can't put the that extra tank in. Not enough room is anchor. Oh. Hey, okay, so I'm taking this tank. And I should be able to install it in here. Wait a second, this side fuel tank goes on this side. I meant to install the one that goes in the back seat. Still, the point's the same. And that automatic park thing was becoming a bit of a liability anyway. I'm not going to put it back. Speaking of putting stuff back, turns out I really do need that headlight. Maybe next time the dumpster should give me an actual headlight. It didn't heal that much, but that's what it was. But that's what the healing thing is for. So the car isn't exactly... It's not in tip-top shape, but it's in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I could use? I suppose I could use a vacuum cleaner, but I've got enough bulbs to make a Christmas tree lighting string out of. Oh, hello. Storm on F1's finally cleared up. Although I don't know what that junction condition is, but this location, F3, oh, it's got shocking speed too. Well, I'm hoping that the terrain isn't quite as nasty as F2 was. So, we're gonna go driving on the highway. Just double check. Make sure I got everything out of it. No, I didn't. Glad I thought of that. I think I already read the... how many times do I have to... Oh, yeah. I already read this one. Theories number 6. Eventually I'm gonna get somewhere better to store these decals. And paint. Yeah, see, now the trunk is really empty. We're gonna go on the highway. So here we go, all the way up to F1. Malfunctioning mess. What is that? I forget.